Dear Ziggy, listen, girl, we need to talk. And by talk, I mean give you a much-needed comedic intervention. Because if your recent letter to the TBI was meant to be taken seriously, I think we might have accidentally entered an episode of The Twilight Zone. Grab a coffee, take a seat, and let me lay this out for you. First of all, kudos to you for trying. Really, I mean that. Reaching out to the TBI is a good idea in theory, kind of like wearing heels to a mud wrestling match. But here's the thing, if you're gonna make big accusations, you need to serve them with a side of professionalism. Right now, what you've got is a casserole of chaos, with a dash of drama sprinkled liberally with "what the fuck is this?" vibes. Let's talk about the email itself. You introduced Fred like he's the star witness in a courtroom drama, but you forgot one teeny tiny detail. Fred's reputation is shakier than a Jenga tower at a frat party. You painted this picture of him being super credible, but the dude has a polygraph record that's flunkier than my high school chemistry grades. Not to mention his whole "I used to run with the drug crowd" shtick doesn't exactly scream trustworthy witness. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Fred doesn't know something, he might. But you've got to set him up for success, not make him sound like the neighborhood gossip with a flair for creative storytelling. TBI agents aren't looking for a tabloid exposé. They want facts. Cold, hard, boring, undeniable facts. What they don't want is an email that reads like a pitch for the next season of Breaking Bad, Appalachia edition. For example, your accusations about Andy Bernard, sure they might be worth looking into, but you can't just throw around claims about drug debts and blackmail like you're narrating a soap opera. Saying Andy knows what happened to Summer is a big statement. Huge. That's the kind of thing that gets lawyers involved, Ziggy. If you're going to go there, you need to back it up with solid evidence, not just Fred's spidey senses tingling. Also, pro tip, starting your email with "Fred used to be deep in the drug scene" is like showing up to a job interview in pajama pants. It's not exactly confidence-inspiring. If you want the TBI to listen, you need to present Fred as a credible source, not someone whose alibi for most of 2021 is hanging out with people who may or may not own a burner phone. Here's what you should have said. Fred Hill witnessed Andy Bernard on Ben Hill Road on June 15, 2021, around 3:45 p.m. This aligns with the timeline of Summerwell's disappearance. We believe this information may be relevant to your investigation. Fred has been cooperative with law enforcement in the past and wants to help in any way he can. We are not making accusations, but we feel this information could be useful in piecing together the timeline. Short, simple, to the point, no drama, no unnecessary details about Fred's past escapades, and definitely no vague threats, lies about blackmail. Let the TBI do their job without making them roll their eyes into the back of their heads. And one more thing, stop trying to do their job for them. This isn't Law and Order Hawkins County Unit. You're not Olivia Benson. Sending emails that read like a Reddit conspiracy theory isn't going to crack the case. If you really want to help Summer, focus on providing clear, concise information and let the professionals take it from there. In conclusion, Ziggy, I'm rooting for you, I really am. But girl, you've got to get it together. Because right now, the only thing you're solving is how fast I can hit unsubscribe on this drama train. Yours in sarcastic tones. A friendly critic. P.S. Tell Fred to keep his stories straight. The last thing we need is him turning a crucial witness statement into a stand-up comedy routine. Save that for open mic night.